shall be mine. I must protect the wild.
Okay, even log. This is a matchup where it's hard to... It's actually a pretty hard matchup. We probably need to use more naturalizes early. It's nice that we have naturalizes. Since they draw so much, you can't really go for the Togwaggle naturalized stuff, because their deck size is around the same as yours. Twig Mally's really good, but they usually run Ooze. I just need to get there through mid-game face damage and things like that. Perfect curve, but I don't have naturalized for the giant here if he has it. Kept a card, so it's kind of likely. Yeah. Ah, so it might be fine. You got a 4/4, 7. 8. What if we just armor here and save the Wrath? Because then we armor again, it's 4. Oh, I like that. Okay. I can armor plus Wrathful. Wait, armor, Jasper, swipe. I can't combo with Wrath, but still. That one armor is important for the Jasper here. Because ultimately he can play the heal card, Shroomber here after the trade. Tap after, it's a mistake for Spellstones. Is it possible that we can do something else? Hero power buffs at 1, that buffs it to 6. No, we have no mana to play Wrath after. We probably need to cycle the Wrath. His hand looks like a Slam Alley hand. Hope he doesn't have another giant here, because there might be a Siphon, huh? Spellbreaker. I'm still playing as a 4/12 against Breaker most of the time here. Oh, that's scary. Did I do 1 extra face damage to him this game that I shouldn't have? I think so. I mean, I need to do damage to him to kill him with this kind of deck. It's like the balance. I mess up somewhere. I think I hero powered him when I nourished. That might have been the only turn. I think I hero powered him turn 2 as well. Anyways, I'm playing Mally here, even against the 7/7. I'm just trying to think if I trade the 4/2 into the 7/7, because when he trades that for Mally, it'll be dead. 7, 8, 9. It's a 12, 3. He clears with Hellfire if I trade like that. And I can UI it after, but he can trade him out and heal. No, he can't play Shroomber and heal. I like this. Gives me it out against Hellfire. To keep him alive. This is unexpected that he would be able to play us that fast, because he had 2 Vulgar Homunculuses. He pushed his life total down really fast because of that. Alright, Siphon makes this play bad. If he has Siphon, for me to... But you know, this Hellfire, I'm not sure. I wish I could think of that more. Because that makes me have no UI target. I was thinking if he had Hooked Reaver, we wouldn't be able to kill. I'm gonna go for all term and conditions here. The good thing is, even though we lost our Malagos, the good thing for us is we never had to use a Naturalize this game. We got through the early game on the Mountain Giant without using Naturalize. That gives us certainly an alternate win condition with Togwackle Naturalize stuff. Like 2 alternate win conditions. 15 damage or just swap decks. Oh, never mind. There goes our Naturalizes. Running Geist and stuff, huh? How do we win now? Well, that's how I win. After Branch Paths, you have 6 mana. Four, 2. Oh, we have 2 extra mana. Should we have drawn first block growth, or should we just Hero Power in the face at this point? I think we should have drawn. Kind of a mistake. Still really close to just getting there. Hellfire hurts him too. He doesn't use that much healing though. 1 more Spellstone, I guess 1 more or 2 more Shroom Brewers from the standard list. We're winning on tempo a lot after the UI. I guess Geist is like a bad tempo play, which costs him some this game, even though I got my important cards. Still have the UI for some damage. Lich King for some damage, Malfurion, face damage. My board's still threatening lethal. Got 1 more swipe as well. 1 more Moonfire, I guess. Pass is some damage. He's like, forget about the Twig. He's gonna defile though. I have Lich King initiative still. Good thing Doomsayer didn't pop turn 10 for Death Knight. At least it's turn 9. Although he doesn't have that many demons, but still, it's still worse for me, for him. Maybe get Frostmarks in. Oh, Plague Anti-Magic Shell. Also, Lich King is still contesting the board. Beats his board. 3 more damage. He needs to defile here too, right? Okay. He might Death Knight here. Can I create a board that's awkward for Death Knight? The way I get here is I have 1 more Branching Paths, 1 more Anti-Magic Shell, then Plague, Malfurion. The way I get there is through these minions. What I'm thinking about is whether I should Hero Power this to kill it, or just go face for 4 after this Malfurion. It doesn't threaten anything. The 4/4 doesn't threaten my 1/5, so it loses 4 damage. Especially since he probably plays Gul'dan. I like the go face. Well, it doesn't set for lethal because he's going to get 2 Vulgar Homunculuses back. At least I don't think so. Maybe. I can actually get into his face if he plays DK, huh? Because I can swipe 1 and Hero Power the other.
Tangled web.
gonna be a close one. What do I even do with the mana here next turn? Probably nothing. I can Togwaggle and make him take 1 fatigue. Actually, it's good because it forces him to play 5 mana with the King's Ransom tempo-wise. Oh, I can even Togwaggle, break it, and start drawing from his deck. Interesting. Oh, wait. I can Togwaggle UI and take his deck.
I'm out of cards.
Oh my god. Is that to kill this? I can UI that and hero power that. Do I have lethal?
My thoughts are plagued.
Wait, I still have lethal. I don't even need a swap. Oh, that would have been so cool of a move, but I don't need to. Just armored up first. I wasn't sure if I was going to die in fatigue, drawing 5 here, so. That was a really cool game. Like, it shows how flexible this deck is. It's like so many different change game plans, and eventually just get there. I haven't even lost yet today on stream. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12-0 so far. It's a nice run. I kind of want to keep Naturalize against Warlock, but it's better if he has no coin. Like, Mount Giant's scarier off the... Actually, no, he's playing Even Lock. That's not even true. Never mind. Because I think Mount Giant 3. I'm going to keep it.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
He did full mulligan, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have Mountain Giant often. He's tapped so much this deck, so you draw a lot. I'm not gonna attack, actually. Might have not even been right to attack the first time, but regardless, the breakpoints are in chunks of 2. So I guess 1 hero power kind of makes sense. Versus 2 hero powers. Because if you keep tapping, every tap is 2 damage, right? So... Does that make sense? Like 15, 25 to 15? No, that's wrong. 5 taps is 15. Well, okay, I guess I should... I don't know, I probably shouldn't even attack the first time. I probably should have attacked the second time, so just doing it all wrong.
Job's done.
It's a weird play. Because druids don't really play any minions. They just, I guess, thought I'd dump it. Maybe he plays Twilight Drake here. I don't think he has Giant. I don't want to get the trade. Didn't lose much for him there. Do we go for the Togwaggle Gambit? Because we got the early ramp. If he plays just an honest deck trading game, we probably win off of ramp. Don't think it's our win condition in this matchup because we have to use Naturalize in this matchup. Force him to spend 5 mana on it. What are you gonna do? It's all up to you how this game goes. I'm okay with either way. I'm a flexible player. Or you can go for your comfort zone or lose the 5 mana tempo. Because the point is he has to spend 5 mana to swap him decks back. And I'm comfortable either way, and I have no play otherwise. It's very awkward. It's still a 5/5 on board. It's like a 3 mana 5/5 if you think of them as having to spend the 5 mana. It's good with the naturalizes at the end for 15 damage, but I already used one naturalize on the Drake, so I lost that play for the burst. I don't think you can hold naturalizes against this deck because they're gonna wreck you with giants. See? Spent all his mana. Drew from his deck, not mine. Oh, yes. Start Sand for Malygos. Got the Twig down. This deck probably runs Weapon Destruction. But, you know, what can we do? It's a good play. We didn't have anything else with the mana. Doesn't have giants, huh? There's no way we're letting that go. I can still even Lich King here and not let that go because of the weapon. 2, 3. I should be fine against the file. There's no other way for me to do it if I want to play Lich King here. Support he has to AoE. He lost the Hellfire though to my Naturalized Mill, which is some of the cleanest AoE. Like Hellfire plus Spellstone is pretty clean here. It's gonna be hard for him to get a Defile, I think. It's certainly, I think, possible in some way, maybe. I'm not sure. Breaker plus Value Trade. It's fine, I give it 8/8. Not gonna ultimate here, I need to dump some cards. So Wrath, Jasper gives us 4 mana to work with. Probably want a Hero Power. Death Grip. Do I want a card from my deck over his deck? I can Death Grip later if you think about fatigue. What do I get? A bunch of junk? Actually, my hand size is pretty big. Giants are good. I forgot about the hero power. There's no way a hero power phase for 1 damage, just realized. Eight cards in our hand next turn. So if I play 4 cards next turn, I can UI. It's hard, everything cycles, and plagues are hard to play because they're so bad for tempo. Looks like we get there though, this game has so much of a tempo lead. The tempo toggle got me so much tempo. Since I actually want to dump my hand, one thing I can probably do better playing this deck is, in some situations I've been like cycling Wrath for 1 when I really should just be Wrathing for 3, because if you don't get to play UI, you lose the 5/5, and it's much cleaner to play the UI. You get 5 damage as well at 5/5, and you draw away more. I could have hero pad again, but what I'm saying is I want to dump my hand here. Now I'm at 7 cards next turn. UI, go to 6, draw 5. I mill 2 cards with UI. That's actually pretty within reason. I could maybe just UI anyways. I also have Twig next turn, huh? This is Twig, play some stuff, then UI might be even better. Like play some stuff and break Twig, then UI. I can play Reaver plus Plague, attack face, UI. Probably won't mill anything at that point. That's a good one. What do I need? Am I in a risky spot this game? Because he can play Golden next turn, 2 homunculuses, and a hooked Reaver. It's pretty scary. If I need to take risks, then maybe I should hold the Moon. Actually, I should always hold the Moonfire, I just realized. Because I can just Moonfire after and see what I get. No Malygos, 1 in 3 chance to have Malygos. My deck tracker's off, huh, for some reason.
Death is eternal.
Play it here.
My turn is not.
It's off because I swapped decks. That's right, but he didn't draw from my deck, so that's weird. Oh no, he did draw from my deck. Oh, what if he has my Malygos? Because he drew the very first turn when I swapped. Like a toggle, I still drew a card. Well, regardless, Malygos I can't really even combo with Swipe because he had Ooze. I can combo with Moonfire, it's still good. That's lethal.